You are probably not as smart as you think. This might come off as a surprise, or maybe you know it, but being smart and being rewarded for outsmarting others is something that will have diminishing returns for you in the future. And today I'll tell you why and show you an alternative. Welcome to another episode of ROI 180, where we in the next 180 seconds will deliver you more value than your invested attention, more than any other video on the internet. So let's go. Being smart as the fundament for who you are is not a good way to live a life where you thrive. Even though our modern day schooling systems and our modern days workplace all reward you for being smart, promote you for outsmarting others, and just continues this cycle at higher levels. The problem here is it's a poor fundament for confidence, and it's a poor fundament for your own personal self-actualization. When I was hired to be the youngest executive in a large international company, I was under the impression that I must be smart. And so I must continue down this track of being smart, to continue to outsmart others in either negotiations or debates. Now, as I grew, I became more anxious. Now, that kind of contradicted the fact that I was growing in my position, but I was feeling less of myself. And that was because of a very important difference between being smart and being authentic. And once I understood that I was becoming more smart but less authentic, I also felt, less confident in my position and less confident in my ability to act. Now, I found my peace in trying to outcalm others rather than outsmarting others. If you don't know how to outcalm, I left a link in the description below. And I don't tell you now to quit your job or your position to go strive towards being more authentic, but this is actually what we're seeing in the Great Resignation. People are choosing a different path, that those in positions of smartness are saying that's a stupid choice. What I'm saying to you though is that you should pay attention to whether your smartness and your ability to outsmart others is also bringing benefit to your authentic self. Are you becoming smarter and less authentic? Or are those two things correlated with each other in your life? That is something that you need to decide. But I'll tell you one thing, and that is if you continue down the smartness track of outsmarting others, that will also bring you anxiety, because there will be more pressure adding on as you strive to be the smartest person in the room. That is why outcalming is really the greatest asset in my book. That the ability to outcalm others and yourself primarily is an asset an ability that's gonna serve you well as the 21st century continues to evolve with more information, more smart people coming into play, and more demand on who you should be in the eyes of others, rather than who you are when you're alone with your thoughts and by yourself. And I believe that that's a lot more important than what other thinks of you.